Hi everyone, it's Kev's Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video will be previewing and doing the team talks for our round 23 clash against the Adelaide Crows. If you have a team Kev's Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. New to the channel, watching this for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, since 2017, we have won a lot against the Adelaide Crows, even when we played them at their home ground, and we also played them at the MCG as well. But before I go into it, I don't want to do the teams or anything like that. But I will want to talk about just basically the form guy going in now. While they were 1-5 and we only won one of the last 5, the West Coast game was a half-full game, and that's coming off a less day break than anything else. And we came off a 5-day break ourselves, so we've had a longer break going in. So I do think that this gives us a huge chance to really win the game of footy. Considering that we've won 5 of the last 5 as well, and that's going back to 2022, and obviously 2023 when we won by a point as well. So it's been very close throughout. Hasn't been too many bigger margins on that, but it is very, easy to say that our form line has been pretty good as well. Now, I'm not going to review the AFLW just yet. I'll give that time as well, but I want to go through from 2017 onwards. Now, everyone knows in 2017 we had that draw at the MCG, right? And that was Mitch McGovern kicking a goal after siren to leveling up. So the last time we lost was to the Adelaide Crows in round 2016, round 17. That was the last time that we probably did lose to them. I know we lost to Port Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval as well on top of that, but we generally have had a very good run. So apart from the draw in 2017, and that was at the G, that was a once-off game. We won round 4 2018, and we smacked them pretty easily. Round 22 2019, we also smacked them pretty easily. Round 11 2020, we won by 4 goals. Round 12 2021, we won by 5 points, and Jamie Allen kicked 6 from memory. Round 2 2022, we won by 42 points at the G. Round 18 2022, we won by 5 points, and that was a big game for Scott Penbury from memory. So that was Nick Dacos' huge game for memory, and I'm pretty sure he had like 40 disposals and kicked 3. On top of that, round 7 2023, we won by a point. And that was, I think it was 350th game. I know 2022 we played his 350th game and we won. So that was probably like a huge difference as well. So we have won that. And then we won, obviously when we won by a point, it was the still side bottom miss that got the job done and the rush behind as well. And John Noble kicking the goal, giving us a point the margin with that. And then round 15 2023 won by 2 points, and then round 10 2024 won by 4 points at the G, and that was Indigenous round. And round 10 2025 won by 10 points. So this is such a huge clash, whether we're going in or not. But I do want to mention that because it's so important. Now, I will go through the team stats, shall we? Now, look, Average points was 100.3 to 88.2. Defense 70.4 to 71.0. The list profile average age is 24 to 25 games. 78 games to 108 games experience. 189 centimeters, as we all know that. 354 to 352 disposals. Kicks 224 to 104. Handballs 130 to 148. So we dominate in that. 55-53 inside 50s. Disposal efficiency 71% to 72%. Goal efficiency 27%, 15 goals from 55 inside 50 to 24%, 13 goals from 53 inside 50s. Average free kicks 22-19, 47-37 to hitouts, clearances 39-36, center clearances 12 apiece, and 27-24 on the stoppage clearances as well. Average possession, contested possessions 140 to 128, 205 to 215, so we dominate in that as well. Turnover 68 to 61, intercepts 71 to 67 as well. The best 22 is 4,620, predicted 22 is 4,752. Our best is 4,576, and our predicted is 4,774. The AFL ranking is 7 to 9. Average marks is 90 to 87. 12 to 13 marks inside 50. Contested marks 11 to 10. Tackles 65 apiece. Tackles in the full 50, 10 to 12. 5 each with the bounces, 1%ers 44 to 45. And interchanges 72 to 69. Question mark, where can we beat Adelaide? I think we need to beat Adelaide right from the start. I think our pressure really needs to be up. Now, it's meant to rain as well. I know a few other people said that on Mick's YouTube channel as well, and it's been done to death on that. But I also want us to really use the footy really well. Obviously, we need to lower ice when we go forward, making it a tough game for the Adelaide Crows. Wet conditions as well, we need to lower our ice and put the Adelaide defenders on the back foot and make sure that they can't really use what they need to do against us as well. So I'm so looking forward to this type of game. I do think that if I were to be honest with everybody, I think our contested possessions need to be up. We need to dominate Adelaide around the footy and uncontested as well. We need to make sure that we perform that better. And we just need to take our chances in front of goal. And that's been hurting us for a while. Playing well at the start of the game. Now, what I mean by that is our first quarter against Hawthorn wasn't too bad. We were down by a kick. But against the Brisbane Lions, that's when it was bad. If we can come out in the first quarter and play well, get in front of Adelaide, keeping that pressure on, keeping everything that we have on them for 4 quarters, it's going to give us a huge chance to really win the game as well. And I'm really looking forward to what we're able to achieve. And that's got to be the difference in the end on how we're going to win games of footy. So we really need to make sure that we take the most of our opportunities as well. And make sure that we do play with our best intentions. And we need to win. Simple as that. But I want to say this before, and I'll go into my top 5. Now, number 5 is taking the most of your opportunities. Now, that is the huge problems that we have. We don't take our opportunities in front of goal enough, and I think that is a concern. The fact is that we don't do it consistently well. We need to kick those goals when we really need to, and that's going to be the difference in the end. Number 4, playing a faster brand ball movement. We need to play faster against the Crows. Let's run them off their feet. Let's lower our ice. Let's just surprise the Adelaide Crows. Get Jamie into the game that will mark, and then it will give McStay confidence It'll give Membry confidence because they think that Jamie Elliott's going to mark it, and then it's Tim Membry, Mychek, or McStay that are doing the job as well. So that's why I want to see us do better in that situation and really making sure that we do a good job. And that is why I think that is so crucial, because I talk about taking the most of your opportunities. That's when it's going to come down to as well. Number 3 to me is pretty simple indeed. It is winning the clearances. Now we need to win the clearances as well. We need to get the runners on the outside, and then we need to go in with with quickness and pace and expose Adelaide with that. They're not as quick midfield team as what Collingwood with Nick Dacos and that sort of thing. But we can definitely burn Adelaide by our midfield and just using our pace as much as we possibly can, and hopefully that we can get the job done as well. Number 2, it is when we get a lead to go on with it. We need to, if we get a lead against the Adelaide Crows by 20 points, we can't afford to stop and let Adelaide Crows come back. We need to finish off the game well and need to make sure that we come right from the start and really use the footy as much as we possibly can. And that way it will work right in our favour as well. I'm really looking forward to what we're able to achieve with that. But most importantly, it's time to really get the game going on our way and see what happens with that. Number 1 is game plan and tactics. Look, I would put the pressure on Adelaide for 4 quarters. I know that's been spoken about. I know that's been the cause of what we're able to achieve. But I want us to really put the heat on Adelaide, make it so difficult, and don't bomb the ball out too much as well. If less bombing and lowering our eyes when we go forward, it gives McStay a chance, it gives Elliott a chance, it gives Membry a chance, and Mychek a chance to really mark the footy, and it gives us a good opportunity as well. But also tactically as well, when you look at the Adelaide Crows, I would put, Thilthorpe under a lot of pressure. I would make him, feel that contact and make sure that he can't have a good day. Even Taylor Walker and Darcy Fogarty, if you can make their lives a little tough and put pressure on Rankin as well, and that should give us a chance to really win the game as well. But I would definitely want to go faster and attack the Adelaide Crows off half back and free up your half back flanks who are capable of breaking the game open and really earning that as well. And I expect it to be real tough conditions as well. Now, it is meant to be raining in this game, so it'll suit us more than it suit Adelaide. I know they played Port Adelaide in the wet and they won, but let's be honest, Port Adelaide aren't a wet weather footy team. They're more like a dry weather footy team as well. So we just need to get the ball forward that way and keep going the way that we need to play as well. Tips Collingwood by 5 points. I think it will be a tight game. We've beaten Adelaide before. We've beaten Adelaide in finals with a 100% win-loss record in finals against the Crows. People got to remember the prelim final 2002. We won that. 2009, we beat the Adelaide Crows in the semi-finals. And we all remember that particular game as well, when that was a very good win indeed. And then, obviously, people got to remember that we have played really well against the Crows in finals. We've played them like 3 times as well, and we're able to get the job done. And I'm pretty sure by looking at the 2009, we beat them with that great game as well. Pretty sure in one of the finals that we played them, I have to have a look, but we have been so successful as well, the way that we played, and I'm pretty sure 2003 we didn't play Adelaide, and I'm pretty sure like we played in 2008 it was 2008 elimination final, and we won that. So that was another one as well. So Collingwood by 5 points. Now, without further ado, I want to get through the team talk, shall we? Now, ins are Will Parker, Beau McCreary, and Allen, Tom Mitchell omitted, Jeremy Howe injured, and Will Hoskin, Elliott omitted. Look, I would prefer Bobby Hill, let's be honest. Said in there, look, I would prefer Bobby Hill. A lot of people mention it, that he will come in. Would you still play Tom Mitchell? Yeah, potentially. It's going to be wet and contested as well, but it's not a bad lineup when you look at it, and I'll break through with you guys the whole with the whole back line, forward line as well. Billy Frampton, Darcy Moore, Brendan Maynard, Isaac Quaynett, Harry Perriman, and Josh Dacos as well. Look, I think Frampton will get onto Thilthorpe, and I think Darcy Moore will get either Fogarty and then Taylor Walker or Maynard, do you think? Because Maynard's a very, can play tall, but I can also see Maynard on Fogarty as well. So that could be the matchup that we may go. Still pretty decent when you got Quaynor, Perriman, and Josh Dacos, but I think Perriman will go on to more likely a ranking as well. Definitely got to wait and see. Now, midfield, Jack Crisp, Ned Long, still side bottom, Darcy Cameron, Scott Pendlebury, and Nick Dacos as well. Look, Jordan Dawson's their good midfielder, and so is Isaac Cumming. They're not very stars in that midfield. Curtin playing on the wing, but it is an option where we can expose Adelaide as well. Darcy Cameron and I know James Peatlin's a midfield as well, but Darcy Cameron, Riley O'Brien, you think maybe McStay may help out. I think you need Frampton in defence. Particular forward line is Schultz, McStay, Jordan DeGoey, Lipinski, Mychek, and Elliott. Still a decent forward line, but we'll have to wait and see. The interchange is Houston, Parker, Membry, McCreary, and Allen. Emergencies are Mitchell, Markov, and Cox as well. Look, I think for the sub, I don't want to see Will Parker sub. I would probably prefer Ed Allen as a potential sub. I would not be putting any senior players as a sub that are the older guys. I think that you need a bit of speed in the game, and I think Will Parker can play that halfback flank role and really start to push a little bit on what we need to do as well. My predictions, look, I think Nick Dacos will have 30 disposals, 6 marks and a goal. I'm expecting Jamie Elliott to kick 3. I can expect him to play really well. And Jordan DeGoey, guys, 25 disposals plus. I reckon he'll kick a couple as well and be back to his best. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to drop a like, also drop a sub. Bye for now.